So with the full team of the year coming in the next couple of days, we've obviously had a few different little bit of information. French striker, I think that's quite obvious. Cam in the Brazilian, and a centre-back for the Netherlands. We actually know who they are now, so I mean it doesn't take too much of a genius to work them out. But we have had the full team of the year leaked. Only the male at the moment. We've not seen any female news yet, so I'm interested to see who could go in there. We could obviously pretty much assume Bonmati's more than likely going to be in. So if you're looking for coins, head to the description of the video, have a look at U7, click go to site, and you'll be transported straight to the coin page for FC25. There is plenty of mounts, and we know full well that U7 are the cheapest, safest, reliablest coins that you can get out there. Once selected your product, click buy, and you'll also be given a newcomer an extra bonus per time. Then obviously head over to the discount, type in JT11 for your discount code, and you'll be able to get that lovely 8% off every single time. And there is also massive creators that are on screen that are also affiliated with U7 Buy. And if that's not enough to convince you, there is lots of different reviews that you can go on Trustpilot and have a look for yourselves. Safe, reliable, and fast. Hopefully the kind of norms that we get with Smith, Bonmati, Putellas, then obviously Smith would always be a great shout just from seeing them last year. Renard always had a great one from last year as well, so that's always going to be interesting. We've got plenty of warm-up stuff. Obviously, you would have seen yesterday that we did get the centre-back Evo. That's on the channel if you want to check out some of the players. Obviously, we've had some more popular news from them. Yap Stam looks quite good. The only thing I'd suggest, just as kind of like the heat on it's kind of gone down a little bit, is potentially, if you are looking at doing somebody in this of a higher variety, maybe wait till the second one's out just to see that they actually can go in it. So if you do pick someone like a Saliba, there is a whole Playstyle Plus thing because they are going to end up with a double Playstyle Plus. And obviously if you've already got one on, if you've got Anticipate, you'll end up with Pinged Pass. And there's a few workarounds there if you want to kind of wait and see the others come out as well. So that's always, check that out. We'll have a look on Twitter as well, as there's a better explanation of it. But they're just something you can obviously do right now, or you can obviously wait for the near future. If you're not going to pick, say, I was going to look at maybe doing Harry Maguire just because, why not? That might be okay because he doesn't have a Playstyle Plus, all of that jazz. But the news that we are here for is the team of the year. We've got lots of SBCs and we've had a lot of different stuff coming in. So straight off the bat, the team of the year that has been confirmed for this year is Martinez in goal. Fair enough. Carvajal at right back. I want to say that's his first involvement in a team of the year. We then have Saliba and Van Dijk. We have Grimaldo. We have Rodri, Bellingham and Palmer. And then we obviously have got Salah, Vinny and Mbappe. I know a lot of people were kind of questioning whether Mbappe should be in here, but he sells packs. He's always going to be in here. The only thing that we've got to question now is who's going to be the 12th man? Because they are going to have a 12th man in this. It will be the interesting one. So having a look at who got robbed out of this and seeing, like you said, kind of the players that you could add into it. I think a Kane is going to be quite a big one. Lewandowski could as well. There's going to be quite a few. I think Martinez had a pretty solid season as well. Like we says, Copa America, won both tourneys and also top goal scorer in the Serie A. Is it enough to get him into the 12th man? I don't think CR7 will have done enough to be able to be put in there this time. This could be the first year we don't either get a Ronaldo or Messi at this point. It's end of an era for them. But then also alongside having that team of the year, we have got the team of the year icons as well. I don't know if this is absolutely everybody. There could be some SBCs that are not seeing in here. But we've got a Pele, Eusebio, Carfu, Puskás, Henry, a Casillas, could see that coming. Roberto Carlos finally getting a first upgrade. Cantona, Cannavaro, Bale's first upgrade, which is going to be nice. Abile, Miyama, and also Coman. So obviously Henry or Cantona could have been the first person on that picture. Coman's likely to be the Dutch, and then obviously Pele is likely to be the Cam. Now obviously none of these are the confirmed stats or upgraded or anything like that, but they have not yet been confirmed to have the triple Playstyle Plus, which I don't think they will. The team of the year has been confirmed to have the triple Playstyle Plus. So that's going to be incredible for them. Like honestly, some of the Playstyle Plus combinations they could go with could be incredible. And we saw this last year Obviously, everybody had singles, the Team of the Year had doubles, and then eventually they started bringing in the double Playstyle Plus. This year, what it looks like, they've kind of drip fed through the double Playstyle Plus in Winter Wildcard, halted it for Numero Foot, and then are releasing the triple, which means that they're trying to basically keep these cards as prestigious as possible. So it will be very interesting to see where people go with this triple, because there's going to be a lot of options. We're still looking to potentially get a Ronaldinho SBC. We've obviously had these confirmed, so if we're kind of looking at these, hopefully for the midfielders, especially Rodri, anticipate, intercept one or the other, maybe an incisive, and then potentially like another defensive or passing playstyle plus would be outrageous. Bellingham would be perfect with the incisive, an intercept, and then like a power shot, just to have the kind of triple bonus as obviously being more of a box to box. Palmer with, I mean, incisive is going to be my favourite shout for all of the cams, centre mids or CDMs. Then having maybe 2 playstyle pluses on shooting or even a quick step just to add a bit of versatility to him. When it comes to strikers, I think the quick step's obviously going to be, if it was figuring out Mbappe, quick step would be the number one, keep him with that. A finesse shot would be outrageous. And then Trivela would be a nice one, but I'm trying to think of like a different one that you could go for. Like, obviously, passing-wise, I'm not too fussed. You'd want the quick step, definitely. You'd want the finesse shot. And then something different would be really nice. Like having, trying to think of like maybe not even a long ball plus, because you could put him on the left wing still and have him incredible. You could even have a whipped pass on him just to have him on that left hand side, because naturally he will be able to play it. And let's be real, there's going to be very few that have a Vinny and an Mbappe team of the year, but it could happen. But it would be interesting to see something different from him. Obviously Vinny, I can imagine, will have a trickster at some point. Maybe a quick step and a finesse would be the best shout for him. Salah, again, kind of finesse shot, Trivela, quick step, rapid, whatever you want to go with. Defenders, I think, centre-back wise, Anticipate's always a great shout. If you want to throw the aerial, that's always nice. And then maybe something like a slide tackle, bruiser, or jockey would be nice to have the triple defensive playstyle plus. I think the long ball pass for like a Virgil, even though he will be outrageously meta anyway, it would be nice to have like a seriously untouchable meta card until we get into team of the season. Carvajal, I mean, intercept, jockey, slide tackle, anticipate for one of them. Maybe he does have like a quick step or a rapid to be able to get up and down the wings if you wanted an attacking wing back. And then obviously having whipped pass, maybe another defensive playstyle plus, or even like a pinged pass or a tiki-taka to be able to have the passing game down would be really nice as well. And it would kind of go the same for Grimaldo also. Martinez, I think he's going to stick with one. I don't see him getting a double playstyle plus. Let's be real, they only just got right with a 1, so let's not add a second one in to break the keeper. But it would be interesting if they had like rush out and saves with feet or something like that. That would be an interesting concept for goalies. It could progress them more, because at the minute, we're kind of just having, like, say, Courtois, Van der Sar, Donnarumma's special card, and that's all you need. Even if we go for a Team of the Year goalie, there's not necessarily a massive upgrade as such. The double playstyle plus could be very interesting to see if it does work, but I imagine it's just going to be one. There's been no confirmation that there's been an extra one added. Imagine if they get a triple. Again, that would be outrageously funny. But then we will have SBCs as well. As we go through the course of it, I think we're obviously looking at the prediction here. A lot of people did have Rudiger in. Wirtz obviously coming into the fold, but Palmer's obviously had an incredible season. I know technically he's not won anything, so I think that's the big argument you could have with someone like Wirtz. Obviously going undefeated last year. It'd be very interesting to see the stats and statistics between the two, but they are looking for the big names. That realistically is what it comes down to. It's not a full in real life team of the year. This is kind of FIFA still. It's what will sell them packs. So it makes sense. Obviously, if you've gone for like this is kind of what everybody was looking at. Obviously, the Rudiger over Saliba. I actually prefer Saliba in game personally, so I'm kind of happy Saliba's got into there, and we will be interested to see where we go from this, to be honest, because there's a lot of information to get. I don't think there's going to be any heroes yet, because we've not had any confirmed. Obviously last year it was Team of the Year icons, and then more than likely heroes will follow with another big promo following after Team of the Year. The big thing also to kind of go with, and I think some people are saying it as well, is the different in weight when it comes to opening your packs. It seemed to be last year that once we kind of got into the team of the year, when we had the first day of kind of the attackers, then midfielders and defenders, there was actually a better chance, even though there's less in there, to get said attackers, defenders, midfielders, rather than the full team being out. Now, it might have been that the female team was kind of bringing up the weight there. They might have added them as a bigger weight rather than saying your Mbappe versus like a Smith. Might have been more easier to get the Smith, obviously, but it could have brought the weight up that way. But it will be interesting regardless as we go through with it. It's going to be very interesting to see the weight of them as well. That's going to be the big thing that's more than anything, to be honest, because when we see the ratings, it's going to really give you that understanding of how truly meta are they going to be. Same with the Team of the Year icons. How high rated are they? We look at the obvious Pele. He's obviously coming in, I think at the moment, at a 96, which we'll obviously check on Footbin. So he's a 95 at the moment. So realistically, you'd be looking 97 maybe. Like these should be higher rated, but it's whether they go with the normal kind of comparison. If you look potentially to last year, if we say Georgie Best was one, oh, it's going to do that horrible thing again. Oh, no, it's not. So we went from a 90 to a 93. If then you go into the other Team of the Year icons, which would be nice to be able to do there, let's go to 24. And then if we go to versions and into Team of the Year icons, which are there. Try that again. Where would we go? Team of the Year icons. There we go. So if we look at someone like Ronaldo, because he's going to be on that same sort of basis, he did only get a +1, to be honest. So whether we see that Pele's going to get like the 96 like it suggested, and it's only going to be the one or double upgrade. If obviously they're a little bit lower down, like Coman at the moment is coming in as an 88, whether we see him as like a 91 or 92 to push him up that little bit more will be the interesting factor. But when it comes to the likes of the actual team, we're going to be possibly seeing them really hit up levels. Obviously, when we look at the likes of Bellingham, he's going to more than likely be in that 96, 97 zone. Rodri realistically should be the 99 in this, being the Ballon d'Or winner. And Mbappe, I can imagine being, to be fair, 97 probably suits him right. It gives them enough leeway to go up because obviously when you look at his kind of versions now, we have got him at a 94. We had the 95 as the extra shout, but obviously then he's going to go a little bit higher than that with the triple playstyle plus. A 97 gives them enough room in footies to give him a 99 with maybe the quad playstyle plus and still have a significant upgrade. It's just an interesting fact that we can go with, and hopefully we do manage to get somebody. I think last year was a bit of a struggle. I think we managed to get 2. So whether we can get 2 again, hopefully not just the goalkeeper this time, and also a fullback. I think we didn't get Teo, we got the other side, and I cannot remember who it was. But regardless, we want to get a defender, like a centre-back, a midfielder, or an attacker this year. Let's see if we can get it. Hopefully you enjoy and getting your packs ready. Let me know in the comments what packs you've got saved, how many is the number, and we'll hopefully get into Team of the Year with some good content. Take care. Peace.